All right, hey guys, most of you guys know we just went through a hurricane here and had power outage and that kind of thing. It lasted for a long time. Well, I bought one of these. We've been using it during that session, and I'm going to pull it out here to show you. We're going to talk about this dude right here. I have 3 generators that are coming, or 2 more. Actually, I got 1 more coming. I have this one. I got a Champion down here that's a regular generator. This is an inverter, and we're going to talk about this bad boy right here for a minute and what the advantages are to this thing, because this has been a lifesaver. This is the one that got here first. We ordered this when we knew that this storm was going to hit, but again, me being a deal guy, remember, I shop for the deals. Well, I got this generator for $260. Okay, this is a 2,500 watt generator inverter. A Champion version of this, which I also have coming, retails for $5.99 or $4.99, depending on where you find it. Well, I actually got that one also from AliExpress, that one coming, and that one I got for $313. So, like I said, there's deals out there at places and things like that. Well, this one, like I said, for a $250 generator, basically, when you find a good deal on it, or even $300, as you'll find it, a lot of places are $320, $350. But this thing has been amazing. This thing is super quiet, super lightweight, okay? It's 39 pounds. There's not a lot of weight to this thing. Tina can pick this up and put it anywhere she wants to, and we can run a lot of stuff with this. I'll run it for you in a minute. But what we usually have been using all the time in Michigan has been one of these. This is one of my inverters, this 1,000 watt inverter, okay? We plug this into the car, and we can plug right into it. It's got all your battery or your plugs right there. We hook this to the battery. We go out, we turn the car on and off every hour, and it works fantastic. Okay, we use that, but it got tiring being out of power for that many days to go out there every hour and do that. But you can run a lot of stuff on 1,000 watts. Okay, on that inverter, we were running our 70-inch TV, our internet connection, modem, hotspot thingamajobber, or whatever it was for the internet, for the house internet, our refrigerator, and 3 lamps in the house that we were running, and my laptop setup, and a charging station for our phones and all that out of this 1,000 watt. Okay, we were doing just fine. We got this. This thing will even run our wash machine. It'll run our stove. It'll run a coffee maker. It'll run a microwave. It'll run all the stuff that you want to, and it's super quiet. Now, when you have a major power outage, one of the biggest issues with like that big Champion, which I'll show you in another video, that thing sucks some gas. Okay, it's only a 3,500 watt generator, so it's only 1,000 watts bigger, but it's a conventional generator. It sucks down some gas comparatively. And generators, the thing with all of them you have to understand is generators have a very limited lifespan. Okay, people don't realize this, but they go, I know this because I spent, for all these years of bow fishing running generators, a generator might last you 2 seasons of bow fishing. It might last you 1, but at any given moment, they just, and they just die, and they're done. They're over. Throw them out. They're junk. They're garbage. So they're not, most of them aren't even worth repairing. So when that's the case, it's not worth spending a lot of money on a generator as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion. I'd much rather spend less money and get the ones that, you know, like I said, they're all a death sentence to them anyway. They're limited. This guy right here, super light, super little, 39 pounds, nothing to this thing. Now this one's actually got gas in it still, so it's a little heavier, but so lightweight, and it will run everything that you pretty much need to run, and it's dead quiet. And now the fuel-wise, this thing only holds a gallon of fuel, 1 gallon fuel tank on this thing, and it'll run for 11 hours at 25% load. So, which is about what you're gonna use for all the stuff I just said, which we proved that you can do even on an 800 watt. We weren't even running the 1,000 watt for all that stuff. We said, I got a couple of these. We were running on a decade-old 800 watt Cobra one is what we were using. So these things, this thing will run for a very long time and sip fuel. Fuel is a big factor because when you got a hurricane or any major or emergency like that, fuel may not be available. So using the minimal amount of fuel as possible is a beautiful thing. This has that lightweight factor so that your wife can take this out and hook it up and easy to start. It's got it. Okay, this has got all the features, takes up very little space, super quiet. I'll run it and I'll show you. Now, gas can wise, I already have 3 of these, and I just picked up another 3-pack of these. I got them on Amazon, 3 of them for $100. So good deal on these things. I love this style. They are very durable. They don't have any of that BS stuff in a nozzle you got to mess with. Let's now dive into this guy real fast here. So what do we got? On the front, right here on here, you have 2 plug-in 120 volt power setups right there. Sweet, simple, and easy and covered. and you got a 12 volt if you want to run a 12 volt on here. You got a couple of USB ports right down here as well too. You have an eco mode. I have it turned off, but if you're running low, you're not running hard, you could turn on eco mode and be even quieter and simpler. And then you got your breakers and your parallel kit. So real simple, real easy. Gas goes right on the top. Turn the your gas valve to on is all you got to do. Right up here on the very top of this, you put that to on so it can get a little airflow on there is all you got to do. Right here's your side thing on here. Put that to choke. And then when you're done choking, you turn it on. But you're just going to set this right here. I'll go over the specs in a second. I'll show you. I left this tag on here for Tina. So that way if I am gone on a trip somewhere or doing something, she can see real easy as a reminder how this thing operates. Really simple, but I leave that on there. It also has a fuel gauge right here on the top of this too, which is nice so you can see it. We turn it on, that's set basically. It's easy pull. Real easy to pull this thing, nothing to it. I mean, look at that, turn it on. I mean, that thing just purrs like a kitten. It's not loud. Exhaust is on this side. Not loud at all. We put it on eco. It's on eco now. There's eco mode. Listen to how nice and quiet that is. Yeah, I mean, it's just nothing to it. And if you're running under about 1500 watts, you can run that on eco and keep it super quiet. If you're running more, turn that off. You're going to jump up the RPM. But still, it's just purring. I mean, it's just so quiet for a generator. It's amazing. Back to eco. There's eco mode. Like I said, this thing is so simple and brilliant, and these things are so well done. And let me turn that on. We're gonna turn it off for a second, and then I'll tell you more about it. Now and my doors are wide open, by the way. Yes, I ran inside, but I got two huge barn doors open right there. The other nice thing about this too is this is clean power. Okay, an inverter generator is clean power. And what I mean by that is clean enough to run computers and things like that from. It doesn't have the fluctuation in power like a traditional generator like I have down here in that bigger Champion one, which I'm going to do a review on that. I know some people are going to be pissed that I'm reviewing a generator on a bow hunting channel, but I put out a piece of content every single day. So if I want to put some of these out to help people, get over it. If you're going to complain that it's not traditional bow hunting related, go find another channel. I don't care. It's my channel. I talk about whatever I want to on it. And this stuff is important, so I'm putting it on here. You don't like it? Like I said, I put out a video every single day. Most of it hunting related. You don't like it? Move on. But this is it right here. This is that Power Smart, which is a great generator. I also have a Champion version of this coming as well too, that is a little bit heavier, okay, 10 pounds heavier, still 2500 watt, but I love Champion, and I want 3. Why? Because 1 is none, 2 is 1, 3 is good, and I have trips that I could be on during hurricane season where if I may want to take this with me on my camping trips, which I'm going to do, or I take one of the other ones and power goes out, I want Tina to have access to one. Plus, my daughter lives 8 miles away and they don't have a generator, so if their power's out too, I want them to have a generator. So I bought 3 generators are coming here. And I have a total of 6 gas cans. There's 5 there, plus I got the one over here, plus those up there are all my water jugs, but technically I could turn them into gas if I needed to. There's another 2, 4, 5 up there as well too. So fuel would never be a problem. So it's a sweet, simple setup, great generator. The specs on here to give you, just so you have them, as I just covered most of them, but this thing operates at 56 decibels. Okay, that's it. That's it. 56 decibels. That's like wash machine or dishwasher level. It's that quiet. It's awesome. Lightweight, 39 pounds. Size is 19 inches by 13 by 20 inches. You can see how compact this little thing is for 2,500 watts with 1,900 running watts. 2,500 surge start watts, 1,900 running watts. And tells you the outlets, 11 hours operating at 25% load, 5.5 hours at 50% load on 1 gallon of gas. That is amazing. Okay, during this hurricane, most of my neighbors and everybody running generators, and that's a great thing, but most of them on their generators, they had to, they're running through 5 gallons a day of gas for these generators. And on this thing, we could get through a whole entire day on 1 gallon. That's pretty amazing. And it being virtually unhearable from inside the house. We set this thing out there, run a cord right in the house. It just worked so good. And it's got a 2-year warranty, EPA certified, lifetime technical support, the whole deal. And again, like I said, on their site, $399 is what their MSRP is for this thing. And you can find it, like I said, at Walmart for like $325, online, places like that. I got mine, AliExpress, like I said, 200 and something bucks, about 250 bucks. And you just can't beat it for the money. So hope you enjoyed it. It's a great little unit here. Nothing too crazy, but so nice, so light, so little, so perfect in every kind of way. Fits right here on my shelf. I just got to tip it to get it past the thing. And there it is. Done. Out of the way. When Tina needs it, she walks out, she grabs it. We got a bin. It's called Hurricane stuff now, and it's got all the extension cords, the inside lights, all that. I'll do a whole video on that sometime too. But she grabs that. She'll grab the Hurricane bin, which will be up on a shelf. She pulls it right out here and sets it down, fills it with gas, starts it, cord, done, problem solved. So thanks for watching.